you play the Ness doubles.
How he plays the game. Point gray stick at bad guy and hit the big green button.
Mm-hmm. And occasionally you just stop and then you press the small red button and then do lots of damage.
Usually, if people are absolutely lost playing this game, they're like, I don't know what to do. What are the controls? I tell them point gray stick at bad guy, hit big green button. And it works out pretty well.
Yeah.
Works out pretty well.
Most characters have some pretty good green buttons.
Forward-facing moves.
So it sounds like Lunchables is going to be going to the Crom for this matchup. Again, Grand Finals. But switching off the Rory, which is what we've seen from him most of the night, I'd assume. On stream, it's been the Roy, and Beastly is no longer going to be hiding. He is also going to play the Ness.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's a call out, maybe?
I don't know why.
He's been doing great with the Pokemon Trainer, but, I mean, like you said, he's probably choosing between one of the two characters that he wants to ditto with, and maybe he just doesn't want to try to fill the role that Denti is doing. Meanwhile, Awestin's saying, hey, I play Ness, let me try to style.
Right, and for those who maybe are having a little bit of trouble differentiating, Awestin is rocking the black and yellow right now, looking like the Black Eyed Peas. Taking an L like the Black Eyed Peas, because it is no longer 2008.
Yeah. Beastly, though, no longer looking 2000 late. He is still holding on to the stock. Even at 113, like character like Ness, that's an accomplishment. And you got to pay attention to the right side of the screen, too. Just not quite yet, because Austin's got to finish that stock on Beastly first.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, he died because Ness sucks. So.
Yeah, no other reason.
Tragic.
Look at Beastly ignoring Denti wholesale and just going over to save Lunchables from having Awestin edgeguard him.
What's interesting about that, I feel like one of the reasons we might have seen the swap from the PT to the Ness is because Ness PT is known to be one of the worst matchups for Pokemon Trainer.
Is that so?
Yes. I know Denti has hated this matchup for a while, and I know, Pandarian playing against past Ness for a while. They thought maybe even or maybe slight Ness favor.
Okay, that makes sense.
With a lot of
there's a lot of trickiness to mix that up, but Awestin has pretty consistently in doubles been losing those stocks early. I mean, it's just been, like you said, hold gray stick towards bad guy, press big green button. Sometimes that gets you killed, and Lunchables is going to find one of those on Denti to finally take out that first stock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Denti got so distracted with the prospect of edge guarding the Ness that he was just completely blindsided by the Crom coming through. We haven't touched on this at all, but Lunchables going Crom in this particular set here, whereas he's been right throughout the night. And a lot of the weaknesses of Crom are a little bit less pronounced in doubles, but also I think playing against Ness has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, you get those reliable hits. Like right there with Roy, that wouldn't have done a whole lot, but now you're setting up for a PK Thunder on Awestin rather than him just air dodging to the ledge safely. And Lunchables just wants to go into that 1v1, but Beastly's in trouble.
Oh, I'm scared of all of this pressure that Awestin was able to implement with one fire.
And that he had Denti there to back him up too and put extra pressure onto Beastly's shield in that situation. Or sorry, that was actually Lunchables, but oh my god, Beastly just goes in between the two of them, almost gets the stock on Denti, and he says, Lunchables, go after the Ness. I will pick up this edge guard if it kills me. But it kills Awestin in this case. Denti, some friendly fire. We've seen it from him a couple of times already.
PK Thunder is not a move you see out of the Ness as often in doubles outside of the 2v1, because, man, it puts you in a lot of lag.
No, you saw Beastly bonked on the stage but did not refresh that PK Thunder in time, because it probably would have just launched right into the stage. So, it's one stock apiece for the blue team, and that means Lunchables is in grave danger of leaving him in a 1v1, but they get Denti out of there first, and it's 2v1 advantage for the blue team.
Okay. Awestin still looking fresh in percentage, and Lunchables looking hurt, but oof. It could be really scary for either team right now. If Austin's able to take this stock.
You can see the big thing the blue team is not taking any chances on is overextension against Awestin, because they know the whiff punish capabilities that Ness has. Air dodge back up, that covers so much distance.
Here we go. Back air whiffs. He goes a little bit early, so Austin's able to come down with his back air, take this to a 1v1, but he's taking a lot of damage. Ness has to recover against himself.
Oh, yep, air dodge up will save him.
I love that he air dodged up because he said, I can take the front hit of this down smash and be fine.
That's exactly what he went for, too, because he also reset to neutral on stage. Austin going to go for the high recovery, and that's going to be death. Yeah, Beastly covered. He's alive!
Oh, my goodness, the DI! I did not expect that.
That's it. The Nest sucks tag is actually what kept Beasley from taking that stock.
Oh, yeah. If Awestin hit the same exact situation, would have killed.
Yeah, and look at that.
You know
Austin's going to pick up the game. It looked like Beasley had that.
You want to know? You want to know what won Awestin that game? Faith in his character.
Yeah, and he does not
Belief
feel the
in
need to be
himself.
self-deprecating as he plays the character.
Man, that is pretty impressive.
Obviously, that was just... that was a situation. I mean, he was on the platform when he got up there, and I thought that Beasley had that for sure. But up air's not, I guess, as strong as I thought it was. So, you know, Yellow Team's going to take that game right to their hands and right into Game 2. They're one game away from sealing out Grand Finals in their favor, and Beasley and Lunchables have decided that back to Pokemon Stadium 2 is what they need. And they were in control for most of that game, I feel like. You know, they lost their stocks to some pretty explosive maneuvers from the Yellow Team. And I think going it back to Pokemon Stadium 2 and trying that same game plan and just, you know, okay, so I think what I'm trying to say is at the beginning of the game, they were overextending a lot, and you saw especially in that 2v1 against Awestin, the last thing they wanted to do was overextend. But right now, Denti is extending as hard as he can to pick up this stock against Beasley. However, it looks like he kills himself. No, he did not. He was able to make it back. Beasley. I thought he was done.
And that's a Lunchables gone as well.
Well, this is looking grim at best for the blue team right now, but an early stock could help them out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw 2 early stocks being taken for the Yellow Team.
Oh my gosh, he just does 2 forward smashes.
Ooh, okay, Awestin dropping the stock, but Denti stock tanking, as we've seen out of PTs tonight.
Seems to be the strategy, and it works out great, but Denti is not just a stock tanker. You can see he's got the combo game, too. Nice redirect there from Lunchables. Austin thought that he'd be able to pick up a free edge guard on the Crom, but he definitely nothing personal kidded there on Awestin, got behind him and got the hit.
Oh, I'm scared. Everything happened on the left side of the stage. Players fanning out a little bit here.
I think that Lunchables had the right idea there, was to get Denti off stage and get the redirect, but he just takes him head on with another forward smash. Now all of a sudden, blue team's looking like they're right back into this game.
Yeah, it's been a little bit slow and steady, but they're picking up the pace right now.
Pulling out all the stops.
That forward throw is not going to kill, but it is going to set up a great situation for Yellow. Oh, okay.
Nice there by Lunchables to fade back off stage. Even though he's on the ledge, he does not let Awestin get that punish.
Beasley, even without the PT weight.
Oh my gosh.
188 is what he died.
And Denti is just hitting big smash attacks to take these stocks. That's all he wants to do.
Oh my, that was a terrifying situation.
Yeah, and mostly for Denti, his teammate. Austin put on a lot of damage onto that Zard, but Denti's been sticking with this Zard for a while, and it's looking like that raw kill potential and that living potential is really good for him right now.
Pulling out the PK flash and almost getting a heal off of it. That would have been a huge back throw, not going to kill.
However, it's actually Lunchables that gets that kill with the forward smash before the back throw finishes.
Man, up smash covering himself so well, even with the teammate coming through. Back throw is going to get him back aired.
Good save from Beasley right there. Denti keeps those 2 in the corner with that flamethrower, though, and this is a tough situation for the blue team. That is so many hits on Lunchables right there, but
the fire comes through.
Beasley helps him out. That's going to be a dead Denti, and he says, my gosh, Beasley, it's a 1v2, but I believe in you.
I think that Lunchables definitely expected to grab ledge from that situation, but unfortunately was not able to re-grab the ledge. That's a back air from Awestin, and that's a clean 2-0 to take that set, take the bracket.
2-0 in Grand Finals. It's Awestin and Denti to take home the first place there in doubles, so we have 2 of our 3